Welcome to Main Stage Music's cool new gear video. Got another great one for you guys. But I first of all want to ask you, if you've not already subscribed, click the little button because you know you want to. It feels so good when you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Welcome all y'all Facebook people. You're always welcome. Make sure you share us with your friends and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so let me show you something really cool that just came out from our friends at Line 6. This is the new Pod Express. Okay, what is a pod? What is a Pod Express? A pod, first of all, is a family of octopus, but it's also a really cool little piece of gear from Line 6 that came out back in 1998. Now, let me tell you guys a little something. I'm old, and I've been doing this so long that I remember when the first pod came out. Heck, I remember when the Axis 212 came out, and we all were like, what is this? And the world will never be the same because the pod changed everything. And it's been in constant production in one version or other for, 25 years or whatever? This is cool. So, obviously, when Line 6 got recently bought by Yamaha, yes, it's a Yamaha product. Did you notice that it went from being like Spider amps to the Helix? Yeah. It's amazing what a awesome company like Yamaha, in fusing their engineering and so on, will turn a company, oh man, send it to the moon. And that's what Line 6 is now. So when they came out with the Helix, of course, extremely high definition, incredible sounds. They took a lot of that knowledge from that and they started putting it in other products, including the pod, the catalyst amplifiers, all sorts of cool stuff. So what this is this is an affordable way to get some Helix effects and some really cool little amp models in an incredible little box. Okay, first of all, a couple of things. It's made from plastic, but it's pretty well made. It's extremely lightweight. I want to say it's like 5-6 ounces. It will run on 3 AA little batteries. It has a place on the side for headphones, okay, and a little volume control. On the back, it has just a 1/4 inch in and out. I guess I can't quite get to it. And a little USB-C connector. So you might think, what's that for? It's cool. It's for being a recording interface. You plug this right into your computer, Mac, or PC, and you can get all of these sounds right into your DAW. DAW means digital audio workstation, i.e. GarageBand or whatever kind of recording you're using. So how cool is that, right? Also, the price, insane. It's only $179. Huh? So it is definitely a must try. So this is actually the very first time I've ever even turned one of these on. We just got them. It's brand new. So we're kind of learning together. And you know what? I've played it all of about, 60 seconds. And I feel pretty qualified to take you guys around the block on this. So without further ado, let me show you some stuff. First of all, this turns the effect on and off, okay? So there's my guitar. Off, it's just a dry nothing sound. So let's just keep that on. This tap is for adjusting your delay. Okay, so here's a delay. Let's say I want to go a little faster. It basically just, will tell whatever modulation or delay effect to go faster, go slow, and you're good. Okay, another cool feature about this tap that I found. If you push and hold it, it turns into a tuner. Watch this. I'm going to detune my E a little bit. See? Oh, you can't see it from there. Hang on a second. Let me move this around. It'll basically, as I tighten it, it'll turn green in the middle and say, hey, you're in tune. So it's got a built-in tuner. How cool is that? Okay, center knob. This is your amp selection knob. Start off with clean. Okay, it's just a nice... Let me turn all this stuff off so you get an idea of just what the amps sound like. Now again, this is just guitar going into that, and you can hear that has a tube amp clean sound. It's not that sterile, direct into the, that sounds terrible. This, listen to this. I can bring my volume knob down. It's a pretty hot pickup. Dude, that's awesome. Now, that's the clean setting, which does have that kind of Fender Deluxe sound to it. Then you have special. Little hotter gain. Ooh. Okay, moving right along. Chime. This obviously has got to be some sort of Vox, right? Ooh, pretty gainy. That's some pepper pudding right there. I like it. So I'm just using my volume control to give you that. So this sounds like a dimed out AC30. Just bring my volume control up a little bit. Woo! I like it. Next up, dynamic. What is that? I see what they're doing. They're progressively getting more chonky, right? That's that old 80s. Woo! Yeah, you guys know you love it. All right. Moving right along, crunch. Man, we've had some pretty crunchy stuff already. What are they doing? Heavy. Yeah, yeah! And lead. You take a mortal man and get him talking like Dave Mustaine. Nah, you don't want to hear that stuff. Okay, so we're back to clean again. Now, let's talk about the delays. So you've basically got an analog, a digital, tape, Pong, and whatever. So analog, nice. It's got that soft sound to it. Digital, yeah. Tape. Get that rockabilly going. That's all right, mama. That's all right with you. Distortion. Let's get back to that. Reverb. Spring. There we go. See, that's where you add the little tape delay along with the spring. your hall. Plate. And you can hear that big old plate. Oh, that's kind of special. Now, the real magic when you get into these effects is blending them with the amplifier sounds, right? So that reverb is cool, but it's even cooler. See if we had that dynamic amp sound on there. And then that crazy, well, let's do that real heavy hall reverb. Yeah, you get the idea. So the beauty here is you've got a lot of great sounds in one box. Now, I think it's kind of cool. Let's say you wanted that clean amp sound, okay? So that's this guy right here, okay? Which sounds just like you know, just a clean Princeton or Deluxe. It's got that kind of spanky 6v6 tone to it. But then you want a distortion pedal. So you have your gain here, or distortion. You've got a boost, which is kind of just like a good little, like an exotic XT booster. Now you can also toss a TS9 on here. And then, of course, you got some good old square wave distortion. It's starting to sound like high school in here. Now, the modulation effects, you guys heard distortion. I don't need to show you this stuff, right? Modulation effects, that's your swirly stuff. Start off with a good chorus. Yeah. Flanger. Man, here's that 90s. Phaser. Now, you might be wondering, how do you slow that phaser down? I want more of a Waylon and Willie sound, not like a, you know, psychedelic trip. I'm going to guess that we hit this tap. So let's slow this sucker down to some good old Lukenbach sound, right? The only two things in life that make it worth living is guitars that tune good and the new Pod Express by Line 6. My favorite effect, tremolo. But it needs to be faster. Oh, that's fun. Notice it didn't do it over like in 1 second. It actually kind of ramped up. 5 minutes to know that this is a very cool piece of gear. Now, there's nobody that can't use one, no matter how experienced you are, or if this is your first little experiment with electric guitar. Man, I would have given my left leg to have something this cool back in the early 90s when I was first cutting my teeth on this stuff. And so, wow, the fact that you can get it for pocket change is pretty awesome. Of course, there's no way for me really to show on screen here how you plug it into a computer, but honestly, hey, if you guys are watching this on a computer, you can probably figure that out. So I highly recommend coming down, checking out the brand new Pod Express. They also make it for bass, which we have in stock. Mainstage Music or mainstagemusic.com. You can order one of these, but we have them in stock. We're going to try to keep them in stock, so just come on down and check it out. But hey, guys, thank you so much for another watching of a cool video, and check us out our other videos in the future.